A bit of glare there. How is everyone? There's my bucket and an extra pair of boots in case I go in the water. I'm gonna go pick up some garbage. I saw some comments waiting for me. I hope you guys are doing well. I thought I saw it was Rhode Island and Ninja hanging out without me again, palling around behind my back. All kinds of shenanigans going on. I may not see some of the comments. Obviously, when I'm over there, I'm wondering about the view. I don't know what you guys want to see. If you guys want me to adjust it, let me know. I'll hang out for a moment or two before I go start, actually. I'm very eager to do this because I hate that garbage, but yeah, no, no worries. Life happens. Excuse me. I just hope you guys are doing well. Actually, I want to point something out. I'm just going to move this a little now so it'll be more in front of me. Yesterday, let me straighten. Is that straight? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I'm getting more subs. I don't know. I like it. I don't know. I always think I'm the only person who enjoys this kind of stuff. I mean, not trash specific, but my isopods in nature. But so my apartment is kind of just past there. And that dumpster you can see, my daughters can see from their window. And just yesterday, from the forest, trying to adjust this, over here, I saw at one point 7 deer, and told my daughters, went and opened their window. They were looking, and my oldest said she saw about 10 or 12. And they were just, from what I saw, coming out of the woods here and just kind of playing. I made it about here and then kind of took off just past here where I say I can't see past that building. But it was really rad to see. And when I do stop talking, quite a few birds going at it today with the nice weather. I always, excuse me, I comment on any video that I watch. I just personally think it's, I don't know, it's just the minimum that you owe someone, other than like, good job. But that's just me personally. And more so, if I'm spending the time to watch someone's video, I want to at least share that with them. I'm a weirdo like that, though. I am debating, if you guys want, let me know, because I don't know if you guys want to watch me throw out garbage, but one other thing I could do is go put the camera down where right there and get you some of that suburbiance with the water action right there while I'm picking up garbage. Let me know what you guys prefer. Was that? Oh, did I just see? Yep. No, it wasn't. I thought I saw a muskrat or a beaver. It was just a piece of wood. But let me know if you prefer the garbage view or the stream view. That with the, like I say, that kind of white noise suburbiance. You got a little bit more of the water noise down there. And the nice thing is it blocks out a little bit of the urban noise and all of that. So, all right, well, we'll do trim trash. I'm surprised. I will give you at least a little bit of that stream. In fact, because you can sometimes see some really awesome stuff. The ducks, muskrats, turtles, herons. What? That is something over there, I think. I keep thinking I'm seeing stuff. No. And the really good news is, in a few, maybe weeks, I'm not positive, but you'll start seeing little ducklings come out with the ducks around here. It's really kind of cool. Could you hear that woodpecker? Listen. Can you guys hear that? kind of quieted down. I don't know if you could hear that woodpecker, how well it does or does not come out, but there's a woodpecker hammering out there. I want to start bringing out my Canon, which is my actual camera. What is it, a PowerShot 540, I believe? But I'm just a lot more hesitant to bring that out in any kind of snow or rain because it's more of a camera, not built for that kind of stuff, no case or anything. So I baby that one a lot more. All right, guys. I did bring out today this. If you're not watching or can't see or miss it, it's the book Birds of Michigan, A Kid's Guide. This is what I got for my kids. I'm going to pick a bird out and study it and just go over that today. I'm going to try and think of something relevant. We'll go pick a woodpecker. I'm going to pick a woodpecker today. I'm going to show the pictures off and then read it. Just do something a little bit different, get you introduced to Michigan. Again, it was very funny with this because I bought this book for my daughters for when we go out on our walks. And as I was looking through it, I always love this story because I saw a kingfisher in this book. And I'm like, I've lived in Michigan for 40 years. And I've been out here at the time for a year or so. I've been going out on my walks, been doing all of my stuff, and I've never heard of anybody talk about a kingfisher. There's no way kingfishers live here. And the very next day I walked out on one of my walks and saw a kingfisher for the first time. So that's just a funny little story about the relevance of this book. And I think Rhode Island, see another bird up there, sorry. We were talking about herons. And that's when I saw that one goofy looking heron that I knew was not an egret or a heron, and looked and saw it was the green heron in this book. So let's pick something else. There's that plane for some suburbians. Ants in the kitchen. I'm debating keeping ants. But if I do, I think I would want to keep them in some kind of sealed thing. I'm just paranoid. Growing up poor, man, I had roaches, flies, and bugs and ants. And now, as an adult, I'm just hyper aware and almost have, I don't want to say PTSD per se, but it is one of those things that I just never kind of forget. So let's see, though. That's something over there, man. What is that? I'm not on drugs anymore. What is that? And where is this viewed in? It's coming this way too. Where are you? There you go. Okay. Can you see that thing coming at us in the water? Middle, towards the left of the bank. Here it comes into view, maybe, I hope. The glare on this is not good. I hope you guys can see that. I can't see what it is right now. I'm assuming a beaver or a muskrat. Did it go in a thing or go on shore? After this little moment, I'm going to walk away and do what I came out here to do, which is pick up some garbage. But did you guys see that, or am I on drugs? Oh, what's going on, Simon? I'm sorry, I did not see you. And I'll check the comments. I got to turn the brightness up. I can't see the screen very well with this angle, but I don't know if that was a beaver or a muskrat. And it hasn't come since. So kind of, let me see if I can do this without messing it up too much. No. So on the left side of the bank, it went up on the, there's a beaver or a muskrat that went there. I can't even describe it because the scene is so bland and mundane, but the bank kind of turns off to the left there. There's a little, in fact, you know what? I wish I could. Let me mess around for one moment. Ugh. Put my book away for a moment. And am I zoomed in all the way? Yeah. So kind of right in the middle, you'll see the branch that's kind of in the forefront of the shot. And then in the off to the background there's that on the left side of the creek, there's two embankments. And to the left, kind of right where you see that bright spot to the left, there's actually a pipe. But I've never seen the muskrats or the beavers engage in it. I've never seen them go there, but I'm wondering if that's where he took off to. I'm going to read the comments in one more second, and then I'm going to go pick up some garbage. What I've seen them do before, right around that area actually, where you see, again, the lighter area where it's flat further in the background along the bank, they'll go and grab a bunch of the weeds they eat there, the grasses, and then come back down from the water ledge there. If you guys ever get bored, I'm telling you, like, I have some just interesting footage of egrets and deer and the heron flying by my GoPro. One is a time lapse of a raccoon knocking over my camera that you can't see very well. All right, I'm going to check these comments now. Wow, so I want to apologize, Mantis. So I mentioned the glare. I've been talking to you as if you had been Rhode Island this whole time. I don't know if you even noticed that I'm that stupid. But I only saw the green icon and didn't know you were even here yet. And I was looking through the comments now, all confused. Like, did I just fabricate this whole conversation? But no, I'm just that stupid. Wow. I apologize for my stupidity, but I'm blaming the glare. Well, yeah, okay, at least that's the second time I kind of just totally miffed up with something you were asking me. I think you called me a lemon last time, right? But all right, let's get it. In fact, let's do that since we're talking about woodpeckers at least a little bit. I'll do this. I'm also trying to look out to see if that thing comes back down without missing it. Make sure you guys scream so I can hear you if you guys see it. All right, where are we? All right, we'll start with this little guy. Oh, I'm already zoomed all the way in. Man, I am just... The downy woodpecker. I've seen this guy quite a few times. They're smaller, but the thing I always see is a little red cap on them. So, what you look for. Spotted winges, wahiti, belai, red mark on the back of the head. No, I'm just joking. So, what? Where are you flying over me? I can't see. There's a goose somewhere. Okay. Perfect timing. There's an airplane also. Spotted wings, white belly, red mark on the back of the head, and a small, short bill. Females lack the red mark on the head, which is something, I think there's another one here that, there's yellow-bellied sapsuckers here too, and that's kind of, I've heard at least I've heard of sapsucker being used as an insult, and I know you being called yellow-bellied is an insult, but I don't know about been hearing them together. Where you can find them, I like this. This is easy enough for a Marine. Look where you guys can find them. Wherever trees are present. Good morning, Crystal. We are talking about, for the moment, before I go pick up some garbage, downy woodpeckers. Calls and songs. Repeats a high-pitched peek-peek call. Drums on trees or logs with its bill to announce its territory. Flies in an up and down pattern. Makes short flights to the tree. They eat insects and seeds. And I don't know if that's sway. I never actually have had to say it out loud. And seed feeders. They nest in dead trees and dig out perfectly round. I'm curious, I may have actually seen some of these round entrance holes. The bottom of the cavity is wider than the top, and it's lined with fallen wood chips. They spend their winter in Michigan. Oh, nice. So they were here all year, because that's why I hear them all season. They lay 3 to 5 eggs, and mom incubates the eggs while both parents take care of the kiddos. Alrighty. So now, I'm going to get this set. I'm going to say hi one more time to, I know Crystal was here. I hope you are doing wonderful and the weather's gorgeous for you, Crystal. And I can't wait to see your I'm already getting frustrated with, I don't have a garden per se, but I've just gotten, I want to say a fern and several plants where I'm just getting more fungus gnats than I anticipated. And I'm trying to balance out if I'm over watering or oversaturating, or I just know fungus gnats come with that. I haven't used any kind of mosquito dunks or mosquito bits, whatever they're called. And I know they just kind of come with the territory. It's not like there's massive swarms of them. I just hate them and I don't like seeing them. They're an eyesore. But with that, if you guys kind of watch the bottom left of the screen as I'm doing some garbage, we were spotting the muskrat and or beaver that was there earlier, so keep an eye out. I saw a couple more comments, then I'm going to go take my drink of water. As Drone Circus asked on today, you always used to yell at me, hydrate or die. I'm debating also about putting a bird feeder out here or making an area for that. Both because I think it's just awesome and fun, but then for my photography and when I come out here and all that stuff. But I want it to be, I'm debating if I want to do it more here, right where you see kind of where that wood is. That wood I use for a base for many things. I just kind of have it out here. And I also want to, I guess I could do both. I kind of want to do a little one out in the woods there where I can just kind of have my own thing away from everybody, do a little bit of both. But I'm going to step away. You guys hang out, have fun. I'm going to take a sip of water, go get some garbage. I'm going to move so you all can witness the greatness. I'm going to start a little bit over here. There's some trash here. Actually, fire in the hole, everybody. I'm going to be cracking this open. I know it surprised you once, Simon. Someone's a lot safer now. bark. There's that woodpecker. I'm gonna have to get my stick to get that down, but I did want to show you guys. I don't know again how well that will come out. This is just waiting for me over there. And more. But that's not what I'm here for today. I'm gonna go check the garbage. I'll be back for some more comments in a moment. That's unbelievable. I'm not sure if any of you seen any of that, but as I was reaching to grab that bag with this stick, of all of the things I never thought I would have seen right there was a downy woodpecker just looking at me. It was hilarious. I wish I would have had this with me, or oh, he's back in that tree. He just went in there again, I think. I apologize, this glare I can't see, but there should be a woodpecker in that tree somewhere. Where are you at? Just flew back. I saw you. All right, I don't see him. Just a bummer. I'll be right back. Ugh. Whew. Should we keep this view, guys, or should we go in the forest? I'm going to kind of still target right in this area here for now. I just don't know if you guys mind this view like that. Hang out for a moment more, and if we have no objections, I'm going to go pick up some more. Well, I got to go dump this bad boy out. Bucket number 2. Good times. Yeah, Simon, I saw up you were mentioning about streaming. I don't know if I want you to stream or not. I get so mad at the fact that you can just walk out and have like every moss at your beck and call almost. Fluffy or flat or starry or clumpy or good on this. And me, I have like 3 kinds to choose from. And most of them are always like barely just large enough where I don't want to take too much from it and kill it off. Man, I never thought I'd have moss envy. So you're going to show off all of the moss that you already have collected inside and rub it in my face inside. Okay, that's fine, Simon. I see. That's what now this whole stream has just evolved into rubbing moss in my face. Oh, there's a bunch of what? In fact, let's bust out because I think they're, what is it? Let me guess before I put red-shouldered black, red-feathered, red-shouldered blackbirds. And they actually make their nests in these reeds. I'll show them a little bit later, but there had to have been about 10 of them. It's in the book. Let me see. Off to the left, you'll hear a call. All right, if it doesn't come out clear, I'll try to highlight it. I just heard them. But it's actually this bird I'm talking about. So, growing up, we always used to just call these Orioles, just because the baseball Orioles, the Baltimore Orioles, have a very similar look. But these are red-winged blackbirds. And that's that group that you see up there. And in fact, I was just talking over that call. That call. I can't do that trill part. And there's that woodpecker going off to the right again. I can hear him. I can't do it. And I can hear the cardinal. I hope you can hear that call again off to the left. I'm gonna go set this up and pick up some more. Well, I'm gonna throw this garbage out first. Oop. Oh, come on. There we go. I just want to give you guys just a little shot of that creek. Let's go do this. Look, everybody. Third bag of trash. Ha ha ha. You can call me Count Trashula. Which video on Sunday was it? The oh my goodness, the expo. I'm thinking of the thing that yeah, Wally at Supreme Gecko, they had that other big show. I think it was in Wisconsin or something like that. At least I was in the right frame of mind with the show. How long if you said in the video, I apologize, I didn't hear, but how long were you actually kind of there from start to finish? They have one here. So it's just peculiar with my custody schedule, but last year there's one that's about maybe 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on Michigan traffic and all of that. And I think it's they do it on the second weekend of every month. But the way it worked last year was that my custody changeover was right in the middle of that. And see, and you're exactly right. It's funny. I sat down with my daughters yesterday because they just came back, and we had a conversation about the fact that they're all, especially with Layla, my youngest one, Bobo, she's going to be turning 8. And it's to the point where, as a single dad, I couldn't tell them this, but I'm handicapped by my youngest one. When she's a baby, you got to kind of cater to that and diapers and the attention spans and the mindfulness. And between my 12 and my 7-year-old, there's just a big difference in interests. So I have to kind of take all that into account. But now that she's getting older, about to turn 8, it's to the point where I don't have to I can do it with kid gloves off. Like I say, go to these things and maybe last year I could have, but this year I know if I go there, she's not going to pull something down, break something. She'll know to keep her hands off and ask questions and be mindful and all of that stuff that I always have to be mindful of when going to places like that. So I think this is the year where I'm going to, I don't want to say I used it as an excuse, because it was, to me, a valid reason. And maybe I could have gotten away with it, but I always say I could wait till this year and set, so I wasn't never in a rush with that. But that's one thing I'm interested in doing, is getting the kiddos there, either individually or as a family. So we'll see about that. So I just tell my kids, you look with your eyes, not your hands. I'm going to take another sip, drop this garbage off, and go for another round. It's really quiet. And there's that blackbird. I don't know how well you can hear. There's actually 2 of them trilling at each other behind us. Oh, as soon as I do this, this bird's probably going to move. But let me see. Sorry, it's off slanted a little bit, but that is one of those red-winged blackbirds. I think that's as zoomed in as I can go. There we go. So he's going to trill, and then there will be one off to the left that I can't really see, and maybe you'll be able to hear the difference in the calls now. I'm going to go get some garbage. there's actually another one in that tree, I believe, off to the right side of the screen. But you may not be able to see it very well. So there's one in this tree to the left, that's that black lump. And then to the right in the clump of trees, there's another one. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a, again, I didn't know they existed before I looked into macro lens. And I don't know about the proper wording, if it's a telescopic lens, which is kind of a zoom lens as opposed, well, a distance zoom as opposed to a close proximity zoom. But that's not for today. So there's actually a mallard chilling over there. Let me see actually if I can. So I was going to go pick up garbage there, but I don't know if you can. I'm just wondering if that'll actually show up. You can see him there or not. So I'm gonna go do some more trash picking up behind me instead. I was gonna go over there, but I will wait a bit at least. Do you have? Are you asking about sorry, I thought I heard something. Buckets of garbage? Or are you talking about macro lenses specifically? Sorry. And I was gonna ask how. So when you're feeding those guys, do you have to actively pay attention to them, or is it just more like feed it and forget it? Or I mean, I'm sure you'll enjoy watching it, but not like mating where it's life or death. Yeah, 3 bags, and this is gonna be going to grab my 4th one now. I'm probably going to do, I don't know, a couple more, but like I mentioned, what I usually do is pick up, I know it's convoluted terms, but just small rubbish and garbage like straws, wrappers, things like that. And then I'll usually do 1 or 2 where I go and just pick up big bottles because they take up so much room that I just usually do 2 runs of those at the end because there's so many water bottles out there, they fill up a bucket so quick. And that's a blue jay you hear. I love blue jays. I love their calls. Sorry, I know there was a comment or 2 there, something I thought I missed, but I may have already answered. I can't say I'll do it on my streams, but I'll try to bring my Canon out here, as I think I mentioned earlier when I thought you were Rhode Island. Bring my Canon out here and actually do some photography. And with that, I'm gonna go grab some more garbage, and I'll be. In fact, no, I asked you that question and you answered it, and I didn't even read it like a dolt. Oh, okay, yeah, you mentioned some of them. You have to. Now, I'll read the answer when I come back because I want to go get more garbage. But why do you have to feed them by hand? Is it the enclosures are not optimal for them to feed? Like I'm sure they could feed themselves, but just what is it more of just making sure they're well fed as opposed to, only if they chance upon something? So, and I'll be right back. Let me see, where's that set up? Yeah. So I don't know if you can see this, but only in America. But for context, I think this is just like a BB gun replica. You can probably tell by the screwed in things on the handle there, but I do want to make sure. So you can see it's a like an airsoft thing. I just want to always make sure because it is America. uh, I'm so glad I didn't have to end up calling the police over some discovered firearm. uh, fourth garbage down thing, ready to go. Oh, so you're actually technically socializing them more or less. I did not know that. That's awesome. I'm gonna go dump this load again. I will be back. Today is also, oh, Ninja, see ya. If you're already gone, then too late. Today's Tuesday, and there's a local taco shop here that does Taco Tuesdays. And I'm trying to be more mindful of my money and not spending it at big chain stores and spending it at more like local entrepreneur owned businesses. And there's a really nice lady there, and we started talking because when COVID happened and everybody kind of locked in, they started their business. Well, her son started the business like, I want to say let's say within the month that the COVID lockdowns all started happening. And he's just basically very lucky his business made it through. And during all of that, I would go out, and the lady there, his mom we just started talking about everything going on. And she's just a really nice lady. And that was just kind of where I started being more conscious of how I'm spending my money. If I could drive right down the street to Taco Bell or, Del Taco or places like that and maybe get something a little cheaper, but I'm starting to not value what's cheapest and look for actual value and bargains. And it's just, they have a sale on Tuesday, kind of like that Taco Tuesday joke. So I take the kids there and they love it. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's Trash Tuesday and Taco Tuesday all in one. I hear a woodpecker. Round 5. There you are. Can you see that, Simon, at all? This is that little guy that's been messing with me. Just try not to shake it too much, but it's... Yep, and that's ironically a downy woodpecker like we were talking about. That's why I say sometimes it's just funny the way life works out. And he's gone like that. Each time I keep coming back here, he's hanging out in this tree, and so I kind of either leave to let him go on his way or just stand and watch, and I wanted at least someone to see it. He keeps coming back here too. So you guys know I'm not making it up. I saw you made a comment, sorry. Yeah, that's more on the small end. I've seen a couple of the larger. I think I've seen what I assume was, is it pileated? The larger one here, but that was one time about 2 years ago. Because that sucker was huge. Let's see. I have to do a quick time check. I got about 15 or 20 more minutes. So I'm gonna do one more bucket of trash, and then I'm gonna come hang out and talk for a little bit, and then I have to get going because I gotta get ready for kiddos. Alrighty. Sorry, I know the wind picked up, but that's not up to me. So I'm going to be hanging out about 5 more minutes. And I have to be on my way. It is 12:15. 5, maybe 10. Five buckets of garbage today. Luckily for you, this is all so exciting that it's keeping you awake. It's supposed to get up to about 50 American degrees today. Alt tabbing is for people who don't have 2 monitors. Then you have no reason to alt tab. How's your neck feeling, by the way? Any better? Kind of just hanging out, hopefully not getting worse? Well, like drill instructor Sassar and Cedeno always used to tell me, drink water. That's all I got for you. I'm gonna wrap this up in about a minute. Ended at 1:45. Seems like a good place as any to stop. Thanks for hanging out if you've been here. And I hope everything's going well with you. And you're taking care of yourselves and the ones you love. No reason to be sorry. I thought you fell asleep because you were talking about how late it was. Everything's eventual.